What's up? This is video 2 of 2 of Marvel Universe's 1992 Series 3 cards. We're looking for those gems. Those cards we're going to keep in grade. And the cards we're going to sell or trade. Number 2. And of course we're going with video 2 of 2 of Marvel Universe's 19. There we go. I was saying, of course, we're going with pricecharting.com. They show prices for PSA 9s, PSA 10s, and what they actually sold for. So I made a little list of cards that are, if they are PSA 10s, that they could possibly sell for $50 or more. That'll cover the grading cost and pull a little bit extra out of my pocket. Number 112. Oh. That's not too bad. 112, we start with Dr. Doom. And he's going seller trade. Magneto. Again, this is a full set. I already have the full set, so I'm looking for those gems. Surprisingly, gonna seller trade. Necrom. And this pack is going into the supervillains. Green Goblin. Let's see, where is that sweet spot on my camera? Dracula. A little bit of folklore in there. So this is the first supervillain we're going to keep in grade. You know who that is. Sauron. Keep in grade. Next we got Cyber. Didn't know too much about him, but guess he's someone that even Wolverine fears. So 118 Mephisto, we're going to keep in grade. So far, the supervillain cards are in great shape. 119 Mad Thinker. Like me, it works sometimes. Here's a cool card. Carnage. Oh, let me put my page up just in case anyone wants to talk. There's Hobgoblin, number 121. Gideon. White Queen. Here's a bad A supervillain. Omega Red. Keeping grade. Just to give a little background on Omega Red, according to pricecharting.com, Omega Red PSA 10 has sold for $82. Maelstrom. He sold for about $60, PSA 10. Thanos. Nobody really liked Thanos. He sold for about $35, PSA 10. So, seller trade. Zarko. Guess that's Magus. He's pretty strong. Fighting ability's pretty weak, but overall he's pretty strong. There's Sabretooth. Kingpin. Number 130. Silvermane. Here's Cardiac. Here's a bad boy right here. Blackheart. And to show you what I'm seeing, so right over there, down there, PSA 10. Don't know if you can see it. It says what, $250. Yep. So $250 for a PSA 10 of this one. So not too bad. I got this case off of eBay for $80, $90. So if I could sell it, if it's a PSA 10, that's not too bad at all. So Blackheart. And of course I got my heart cases to put the seller grades in, or keeping grades. Terrax, he's also another keep and grade. Sold for about $67. PSA 10 level. And so far all of these look great. Alright, so there's Mr. Sinister. Cool card. I remember getting that when I was a kid. Slug. There's this guy, Hate Monger. Well, sold for about $60. So he's going there. Crossbones. Open up my Twitch page. Here it is. Shiva. That sweet, sweet Shiva. We got Blackout. Card 140. Blackout. Pantheon. This is the group effort. This is a weird guy. Don't know too much about him, but Slapstick. And PriceCharting.com has him at a PSA 10, sold for $99. So, yeah, could just be because he's a crazy looking dude. Here's Galactus. $150. Huh. Okay, so 151. 142. Okay, so these cards are a little shuffled up, I guess. One from 152 to 151. 142 to 151. Okay, well, Galactus, He's at a 63. And where is Collector? Okay, here's Watcher. Sold right at 50 bucks. I guess we'll keep him. Oh, there's Series. I guess Series. Sounds about right. There are the kids acting up again. Oh, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Darkhold Redeemers. PSA 9 sold for $1.25, so he's going there. They're going there. Strong Guy sold for almost 10 bucks at the grade 9. Bishop didn't make the cut, unfortunately. Highest sold for was $49.99. So he goes there. Silhouette. Kylan. Talon. This is the card I was looking for. Waiting for. Collector. PriceCharting.com says Collector at a PSA 10 sold for $129.99. So Collector goes there. Living Tribunal. This is iffy. PSA 9 sold for $21, so I'm guessing the PSA 10 would sell for a little bit more. I'll put him there. Or her, can't really tell. Here's Ego. $47.56. PSA 10 sold for. Kind of a weird character. Just a planet with a face. I wonder if he feels good about that. This is Eternity. Again, grade 9 sold for almost a little over $17. So I wonder if PSA 10 will sell for more. They'll go there. Celestials sold for about 80 bucks at a PSA 10. PSA 9 sold for 25, so grading a card costs 20 bucks. Because a $5 profit isn't too bad. Death. Putting some of that folklore or myth or whatever you want to call it into the comics. I thought was pretty cool. 80 bucks, PSA 10. Stranger. I think I've seen stranger cards. In between there, so for a little over 40 bucks. I'll put them there. I'm gonna go back into my collection, see if I have all of these, because these guys are pretty cool. Epoch, I guess how you call it, Epoch. Now we're getting to the origins. Those were cosmic beings. We're getting to the origins now. Hulk, origin of Hulk. 55 bucks. We're at card 161. Origin of Spider-Man. Grade 9 sold for a little over 7 bucks. Origin of Silver Surfer. A good 70 bucks. PSA 10. Wolverine. Love Wolverine, but his PSA 10 sold for just over $36. So we're going to sell or trade that one. Iron Man. A little over $30. Here's Captain America, card 166. Sold for about $60. Pretty good. Origin of Ghost Rider. A little over $45. There's Origin of Daredevil. Cool costume. Origin of Fantastic Four. Sold for about $48. Nice collectible or memento. Here's the Origin of Thor. Sold for $59. Just made the cut, so right there. The Avengers. About $30. Again, it's not guaranteed. It's all about what somebody wants to pay, right? There's X-Force. Ungraded, it's sold for a little over $1. X-Factor, 50 cents. The New Warriors. About $24. 25 if you want to round up. Alpha Flight. Almost $10 as a PSA or grade 9, so who knows what a grade 10 will be. But we'll put that in the seller tray. Avengers West Coast, $57. So again, just made the cut. Gonna keep and grade that. Night Stalker is a grade 9. Sold for a little over $7. $178 Guardians of the Galaxy sold for almost $70. Gonna keep that. X-Men team. Nice looking card. Everyone wants a nice X-Men card with Colossus, Iceman, Archangel, Storm, Jean Grey. Here's Excalibur. This card has sold for $100 at one point. So we're going to make sure that's nice and neat. Card 181, there's Fantastic Four. Here's X-Men with Beast, Wolverine, Psylocke, Cyclops, Gambit, and Rogue. Card 183, Servant Society. There's the kids. Baby girl's a little sick. She's alright. 184, Extension. Okay, 184, sold for about $80 at a PSA 10. Evolutionary War, $49.99. One sold for a PSA 10. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, we'll keep it. Only one time we'll keep it. 186. Operation Galactic Storm just met the cutoff. That sold for $50 one time.
What?
got two little kids fighting over a phone. Secret Wars sold for almost 70 bucks.
Mama, you never seen this. You never seen this.
Inferno, grade 9, sold for 8 bucks, so. I'm gonna put it seller trade.
Never seen that.
Infinity Gauntlet, sold for 75 bucks and a quarter at a PSA 10. And before I even send them out to grade, I'm really gonna inspect them. I got a little tool that you get off eBay or Amazon. Sees if the cards lined up alright and all that good stuff. So, Creed vs. Scroll War. $191 is Atlantis Attacks. Alright, we're into the milestone cards now. Milestone cards. So this is I Married a Skrull. $193 Days of Future Past. Great episode, huh? Now, next couple of ones are interesting. All Hulks Unite. Grade 9 sold for 30 bucks at one point, so who knows what a grade 10 would sell. We'll actually put that there. Dark Phoenix Saga. Grade 9 sold for 27 and a half at a grade 9, so I guess no one got a grade 10 yet. We might try that. Card 196. Guess it never got to a grade 9. Just sold for a little over $1. $197. The Death of Gwen Stacy. Sold for almost 30 bucks at a grade 9. Keeping grade. Okay, next we have Fall of the Kingpin. Sold for almost 65 bucks at a PSA 10. The Wedding of Superman. Guess never got graded past a grade 9, so I got nothing to make my judgments on. So put it right there. The checklist actually cost, or was bought for $109 at a PSA 10. This one has some markings on it, so, or I think that is, so we'll put it in seller trade. Alright, now to the fun ones. And switch camera so I can see this. The Thing hologram, or no, sorry, Hulk. Grade 9 has sold for $126. I'm guessing there wasn't a grade 10. If I got this graded, it probably wouldn't be a grade 10, I think, but hologram. Let's see if I have a picture for you now. See if I get a good angle on it. Trying to make it out. Okay, the first big boy, The Thing, at a grade 10. Highest is sold for $1,190. Let's see if I can get a good angle. So you can see his tidy whities right there. That's a good lotto ticket right there. Next we have one of my faves. I don't think this would be a PSA 10. But we got old Logan Wolverine. PSA 10 sold for about $700. Let's see. Where is that? I don't know if you can see. Looks good on camera, I think, but up close you can see, unfortunately, some little flaws. Oh, I forgot to add this guy in my TikTok. Venom. PSA 9 sold for $40. Gonna have to look at my other ones to see if they're in better shape to grade and put that in my collection. And the Coup de Grace. Oh, there's some bricking going on here. Shh. My son being crazy with my daughter. Great. Okay. There is a big boy. PSA 10. Oh no. Sorry, is that grade 8? That's a grade 8. No. Yeah, PSA 10. $2,750. If that is, in fact, a PSA 10, someone bought this card for that amount of money. I don't think this should be a PSA 10. There's a little bit of card being picked up off the cardboard. Really sucks, but cool card nonetheless. Whoa. My son is telling my daughter to touch the card. Power Rangers have it. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought it was cool. You have a good night. I gotta be up at the crack of dawn, or before it, for work, so I'll have a good evening. Peace, God bless you. next. Keep and grade. And seller trade.